Today I'm going to show you how to create an email sequence on MailChimp step by step so you can set up an automated welcome flow or nurture sequence without doing everything manually. This is one of the best ways to save time, stay consistent with your audience, and make sure every new subscriber gets the right message at the right moment. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple software guides just like this. Now let's jump in. First, open your web browser and go to MailChimp. Once the site loads, sign into your account using your email address and password. If you're already logged in, you can skip ahead, but make sure you're in the correct MailChimp account before continuing, especially if you manage more than one brand or audience. After you're inside MailChimp, look at the menu on the left-hand side and click Automations. This is where MailChimp keeps its automated workflows, including email sequences and customer journeys. If you've never used this area before, don't worry. It may look a little busy at first, but the process is actually very straightforward once you know where to click. Next, you'll want to choose a flow template. MailChimp gives you different starting points, and for this example, we're going to use the Welcome series. So click on the option to choose a flow template, then go to the search bar and type Welcome series. Press enter and you should see the Welcome series template appear in the results. Click on Welcome series to open it. Once the template loads, click Use this flow. This will open the automation builder and create the base structure for your email sequence. From here, you can start customizing the journey so it matches the exact goal of your campaign. For example, you might use it to welcome new subscribers, introduce your business, share a lead magnet, or guide people toward a first purchase. Now you'll see the trigger and the automation steps. Click on Triggers and set it up according to your needs. The trigger is the action that starts the sequence, so this part is very important. In a welcome series, the trigger is usually something like when someone subscribes to your audience, signs up through a form, or joins through a specific sign-up method. Take your time here and make sure the trigger matches the list or audience you want to target, because that determines who enters the sequence and when. After you've completed the trigger setup, go through the rest of the flow and make sure everything is configured properly. Check the timing between emails, review the content blocks, and confirm that each message sends in the correct order. This is the part where you can customize your chains to fit your brand voice and your marketing goals. You can add helpful emails, promotional messages, onboarding content, or educational tips depending on what your audience needs. Once everything is set up, MailChimp may prompt you to upgrade to continue. If that happens, click Upgrade to Continue and review your plan options. This is important because some automation features in MailChimp require a paid plan before you can publish and run the sequence. If you're serious about building automated email marketing, upgrading may be the step that unlocks the full workflow and lets your sequence go live. Before you finish, double-check the entire setup one more time. Make sure the flow template is correct, the trigger is set properly, and the emails are ready to send. Once you're satisfied, you can publish or activate the sequence depending on the plan and options available in your account. After that, MailChimp will automatically handle the sequence for each new subscriber that meets your trigger conditions, and that's it. You now know how to create an email sequence on MailChimp using a flow template, a welcome series, and the correct trigger setup. This is a powerful way to automate your email marketing and keep your audience engaged without having to send every message manually. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.